I was really getting in there this morning at 6 a.m. Okay. Mineral Peptide Foundation Tint. So we are going to use that. And I get up in the morning to like wash my face off. I still feel like, I'm going to open this up. This is my first PR, you guys. But I am going to wear this. This is like my summer hat. Didn't really try. Hello. Okay. What I want to do now though, when I'm walking around, I love like a robe. Something light, but like nothing under it. You know what I mean? I feel like this is like sports bra and just something light over it. And I do want to show you. So here's the mitt. Put that there. And this is the famous glove I see online. I thought I was buying like a regular sunscreen, you know, but this has color in it. So, hey girl, what's happening? I am really excited that today is a new day to hang out with you. I just recorded a podcast and ate lunch and now we're back. I really want to try some products that I left you with last week that I was like, I did not actually get to play with these with you. And I've not really played with them myself. I'll tell you one thing that I like to do is to honestly try it with you. Like, let me give you my real reaction. I love videos like that. So I'm like, of course I'm going to make that for you. So I did just put my brows on because I'm like, why not? I want to do that to save time. And I put on the lip oil, which I guess it is a lip oil. It just says like it's an amplifying lip is what it is. It's from Point of View, Amp It. But it feels really good. It's not glossy and it's not oily. It's a glow. It says it has mango in it. Mango in it and like a glow enhancing. So anyways, it feels really good on my lips. I will say when I use this at night before I go to bed and I get up in the morning to like wash my face off, I still feel like that it's there. It's really strange. I'm like, well, that's good. It held what it was supposed to do. So yeah, it's not like it just like disappears and my lips need another large coat. So, but my skin is wild right now. I actually just had, I don't know if you can see this, but I just had, there it is. There's the Band-Aid. A little bump removed. Did end up going to the dermatologist and it was like the fastest appointment I've probably ever been to. It's funny because it was the most invasive and it was fast. And that's how I feel about my laser treatments that I get done, y'all. Like, hello, I do full Brazilian in armpits and I'm like, it's the fastest but most invasive appointment. It's crazy, but it's great. So I got it done and yeah, I just have like a Band-Aid on it. I put some ointment on it and just let it heal. It's almost like when you really do scratch your skin, you almost scratch it so bad that it scrapes your skin off and you have a chunk missing. That's kind of what it is. And so I know it'll be a scar and I'm okay with that. Because I just wanted it gone. I'm like, oh, I cannot stand that. And like to scratch something and it like be there. It's weird. So that's that. So the Band-Aid's on. I'm like, yeah, it's just a little cute Band-Aid. It's no biggie. And then I have a patch on my eye. I don't know if you can see that. I'll have to get a little zoom in. But I have this on my eye because I have a bump right there. And the bump actually does not want to pop. It's almost like a cyst. And it is like weird and pussy, but it's not like a whitehead where it's going to come out. It's weird, but it is white. It's very frustrating, but I'm like, you know what? I've learned my lesson. I'm not going to pick at it anymore. I'm just going to let it be and I'm going to treat it and just let it heal on its own. And so that's what it's doing. I'm just keeping it covered. But it's weird because this is in a weird spot where my eyes like kind of crinkle. And so like this little spot kind of like wants to dip. It's weird. Then I have like 1, 2, 3 little red spots here. I took my microblading to my face this morning because I'm so fuzzy. And so I did that and I actually got 2 little spots. I mean, dang, it was like a clean microblade and I like got it. And I didn't realize it until after the fact. So it didn't really hurt. It's just annoying that now I have like these little red spots. So I was like, dang, I have like really been through it. And I did tell the dermatologist, I was like, I do have this rash like around my chin and nose that tends to flare up, but I keep it pretty controlled. And she was like, yeah, it's called such and such a dermatitis. And I'm like, yes, it is what it's called. It's like, it's weird. I cannot remember the name. That's why I was like, dermatitis. I'm like, yep. And so I was like, maybe I can come back and talk about that or like do a full body check, whatever later. They're like, yeah, no big deal. So it was very no pressure. It was a good experience, but we are going to skin prep right now. So I'm going to do the Drench It, I think is what it's called, because it's just like this milky formula. I have to remember I have my brows on, so I have to be careful. but this is from Point of View. Really good stuff. Actually, I'm very, very pleasantly surprised that I'm happy with everything, and I feel like when I do use it, it does make my skin feel really good. So I'm really excited that I have it. And then I go in with Drip It, which is like a face oil type thing to make your skin glow. You would think like, oh, it's gonna be so heavy. It's not at all, so that's good. And then I'll go in with my moisturizer and then the primer in a minute. So we'll just wait, let that soak in. But the product I want to do today is from Naked Sundays. I'm really happy about this. It has SPF 50 in it. It says Golden Glow Body Sunscreen, which I thought I was buying like a regular sunscreen, you know? But this has color in it. So I'm kind of interested in like, will it transfer? I haven't even opened it. Like that just goes to show I've literally not tried it. And I've had it for like 2 weeks. So, and I hope that the color is okay. Like it's weird because it didn't ask me a color. It just like gave me a product. So this is what it is. So I got it off of Amazon. It came in a few days. And I thought I would just use it like on my neck. Oh, yeah, it's just... Oh my gosh, it doesn't even smell like sunscreen. Interesting. Like there's not a difference. Oh, weird. And this is it for the face? This is for the body, I think. Yeah, it says body, yeah, it says body sunscreen, duh. So anyways, I guess like when I'm like wearing, I just want to know if it's going to transfer. This is my favorite little, actually have on a sports bra right now. It does have a glow. I do see like a glow. I'm going to use it on my chest. I'm going to wear this. We actually are going to an art show at the boys' school. My oldest son has things in the art show tonight, so I'm so excited for him. He actually is a really good drawer. So I'm very excited. I do see a glow. I'm really excited about that. Yeah, I use like this like little overshirt and it's just like sheer. I'm obsessed with it. I wear it all the time during the summer because I like don't like being dressed, but I know it's appropriate, okay, for the public. And so I always have something on. Like at home when I'm walking around, I love like a robe, something light but like nothing under it, you know what I mean? And so like this, it's like sports bra and just something light over it. So it's, anyways, that's my jam. And then I was like, let's do the face. This is what I would do during like summertime, honestly. Y'all know I told y'all last week, and I'm like, that's just what I do like all the time. I have like a summer routine. Now we're gonna do Whip It. This is also from Point of View. Put this all over, and this is just a good moisturizer. It's hydrating whipped cream, and so it feels really good on my face. I actually love it. I need to fix my mirror again. And it does leave my skin glowy. Did I go blur? I went blurred on you, sorry. It does leave it glowy. It just feels really good. Love how that actually feels. And it doesn't have a smell. I think that's one thing I don't necessarily love or hate. I'm just like, I appreciate it. Like it's good. You know what I mean? Because sometimes you can do a lot and then it just has a smell. But sometimes I like a good clean smell because it makes me feel happy when I'm using it. But my face feels really good right now. We'll do the primer in a minute. Definitely have more of like a glow than I did before. Just a little something. But you guys, while we're waiting on this to set, I am going to use the tinted product on my face. It's called Mineral Peptide Foundation Tint, so we are going to use that. But I got my first PR package, and this is from Peta Jane, which if you know Peta, she was on Dancing with the Stars, and this is, she might still dance for them, I don't know, but award-winning self-tanner, or tanners, they have multiple. But I'm going to open this up. This is my first PR, you guys, and I'm so excited. I have been doing all the things with content, but you know, I have been leaning into, like, you really have to have like a manager and all the things to really help you get on PR lists, but I've been doing more about just speaking up for myself when it comes to PR lists, and I love collaborations though. I love working with a brand that I can offer you like a code or something cool. But, oh, I can't get this opened. Okay. I'm like destroying this box. Alright, let's see. Okay, so we have the glove and we have the tanner, and this is dark. Thank you. I was so nervous and I was like, I don't really think I told her my colors, the girl I was talking to, but it's a dark tanning mousse. So just know a video is coming soon for this. And then the tanning mitt. So you'll have to go to Peta Jane Beauty on Instagram and check them out. But the big thing, I believe that I hear about them is like there's no transfer, which is so cool. But it says get a tan, skip the sun damage, which is my thing. Easy application, our fast drying formula, and enjoy a sunless tan that fades evenly. Fresh floral scent. Okay. So I do want to smell it and I do want to show you. So here's the mitt. Put that there. And this is the famous glove I see online, and they're just like moussing it all over. I also wonder, it says directions, apply on dry, clean, exfoliated skin, which check, check, check. Avoid moisturizer before application to ensure that the product absorbs into the skin. Shake well, turn upside down, and dispense onto the mitt. Apply in a quick circular motion in a small area at a time. Lastly, use leftover product on mitt for hands and feet. Allow tan to develop 6 to 8 hours, then rinse off the color. Okay, so boom. That answered my question, because I was like, is this like done and you just go out and hang out 6 to 8 hours, let it soak in, and then you can kind of shower? So that's really awesome. I am so excited. Yeah, and then whatever's left, you just kind of like put it on your hands. Oh, y'all. I cannot wait to try this. Y'all know I love a tanner. I'm obsessed. So we got spray tan going on when I need it. I have like a tanning drops that I'm obsessed with and have used for a long time that you mix in your moisturizer and then it gives you a tan. And then this. So this is actually going to be my first tanning mousse. So thank you, Peta Jane Beauty, for sending this to me. I cannot wait to try it. So yeah, be on the lookout for that. Let's try the primer on my face. I've also been tossing up the idea of changing up my thumbnails. I did it last week and I wasn't really intentional with it because that wasn't really my plan to change it. But like moving forward, I think I'm going to do more like lifestyle thumbnails because I feel like my thumbnails are not getting the traction that I need, because I know the content's really good and I know it's about being consistent, and my content's very consistent of like what I put in my video content, but like the thumbnail is what attracts. So I'm going to be playing with that and trying to see what I think. So give me feedback in the comments. Let me know what you're more attracted to, and what kind of catches your attention. I think it's hard though, because when you're used to like a creator and you're like, I'll click on your video regardless because I already tune in and watch you, but I'm thinking of like new people. So if you are new here, let me know in the comments what you love about my channel, anything you want to see that you're interested in. But if you also watch me consistently, also give me feedback. You know, I'm always open to that, and let me know what you would love to see. So yeah, and I would love to create it. Okay, so what I love to do for a summer look, if I have, that's why I kind of picked out some of the spots, I'm trying to find it now, on my face that I'm like kind of annoyed with, is I get the MAC paint pot because it is like an eye primer and it takes like the blue and the veiny away from your lids, all this stuff like for shadow, but it's really good if you want to kind of enhance the face for summer. Like it doesn't have to be like I'm just going outside to sit in my backyard necessarily. Like we're talking about like a summer look, like I'm going out to run some errands, but then we're going to pop in and have dinner. And you just want to feel together. I'm going to the boys' sports or your girls' dance stuff, like anybody's stuff, like whatever everybody's doing. And you just kind of want to be together, but not like be full glam. That's kind of what I'm doing right now. So I have like this little spot right here on my face. And it's just like a little dark spot, you know, but just a little bit of this here really covers it. So This is the paint pot, and it's like a natural color that really matches my complexion. And I just layer it up, and then I let it dry, and then I layer it up some more, and you can see how layered that got that spot. There's that. Then these little spots on my head that were red, because they're red because it's dry blood that I've literally wiped off twice. That I'm like, oh, it just wants to keep bleeding. Like, what's happening? That I've really gotten better at not picking at my face. I've always had, and it's down at my foot, this magnified mirror that I've used forever, and I'm obsessed with it, right? So I would always get in it, and I get all my brow hairs or any like breakout on my face, or like, girl, let me tell you something. I can find a breakout before the breakout happens, like with that mirror. Like, you can see, like, look at this coverage here. Like, you can still kind of see through it, but once I kind of get everything there, like, I just have to have some type of base, you know? And it's so good, that mirror. But I have not been getting in it recently because I'm really trying to just give my skin time, you know? And I'm like, I just don't want to mess. Also, when I do a summer look, you notice how I'm just like using my fingers. Just use your fingers, because it just allows your makeup to like be more like skin, you know? I do use tools soon, but like right now I'm just trying to blend this as well as I can, where it just takes like the red or the unevenness or whatever going on. And I would definitely say, like, if you have more like rosacea or something, I can definitely see the benefit of like just really taking your time to get the redness, and then you can work on everything else. But do you see what I mean? Like, I do have like a little spot right there. And there, I think it got me there too. Didn't even know. That tinted foundation, or that foundation tint's probably gonna make that go away, but yeah. You can actually see where I went or down. I did one or the other. I can see it now. Okay. I was really getting in there this morning at 6 a.m. Okay. All right. So then I just let that sit. I'll tell you what I love to do is take the Rare Beauty. This is a 4-in-1 mist. And I just like, after I do that, I'm good about my summer routine of like layering, but I do it really fast. Like, doing it with you, I'm talking. So I could have been done growing like where I needed to be up the road. But just a good little mist. It just allows it to have more stay power when you really layer it to take care of that product there. So I don't want it to like fade, you know? I want it to really stay. Especially with the summer look. You want your skin to look like you didn't really try. Hello. Okay. What I want to do now though is I have 2 brushes that I use. I think this one's for the one that, let's see. I don't know where that other one is. That's weird because I have 2 brush sets. I'm like, where is that brush? That's bizarre. I think I might just use this one. That's really, oh, it's right here. I was like, no, I know I have that brush. I just used it. Okay, but this one is a angled foundation brush from Morphe. I'm going to actually use this brush today with the tint instead of using my fingers. And I'm going to tell you why. Normally I will use my fingers, but if I'm trying to like give detail of like coverage in those spots, if I take this cream, if you take this and you take your fingers now, you're going to rub off what you just did. Even though I sprayed, even though I did all the thing, girl, it still can happen. So I'm just going to take this product now, and this is shade 4. Okay. This is Naked Sundays. And I'm just going to take it and I'm just going to pat it. And now I'm just going to work it in. Okay. And we're just going to get a good glow. Oh, my computer's made a noise. I just told y'all I recorded the podcast earlier and I've been moving the footage, y'all. I've gotten so much better at moving the footage because y'all know back in the day, if you know, you know, but I would record with my SD, obviously, and my camera, And I would just be like, okay, cool, it's safe, it's there, it's on my SD. No, that's actually not true, because I had a whoopsie, and it was like a couple years ago. I think it's like, it wasn't this past summer, I think it was the summer before. And I was in my garage. I remember this day like it was yesterday, and because I had the kittens, and I was in the garage doing some stuff, and I was like, oh my gosh, why is my footage gone off of my SD card? Why is it like giving me an error? Like it's not working. And y'all, my footage was gone. I had so many projects saved on my SD card, and they were gonzo. I was so upset and devastated. I ended up finding somebody to restore what they could. Not all of it, but they did get some. And I was like so thankful for that. And anyways, he was like, you've got to start backing up your stuff. Which it's funny because I know that. I just was like being annoying about it. I got way too much of that product. I don't need any more. And I was being really annoying about it. And now though, I back it up as soon as I'm done. Like even this footage, I will go and I go put it on my my hard drive, you know, because sometimes I go and edit right away. But even if I'm doing that, I need a backup. Like I can't just rely on my Mac to hold it or whatever. Like I need it to be on the hard drive. And then I don't delete anything until it's on the hard drive, the raw and the edited on the hard drive, and it's up on my YouTube channel. I don't delete it because I'm like, something could happen. And it freaks me out. Okay, look at this. I love this. It's just really light. It's dewy. It's glowy. Shade 4 works for me. And I like it. And I think I did a little bit too much doing this brush. Normally I wouldn't have put on so much, so it wouldn't have taken me like so long. But it has the sunscreen in here, which I'm thankful for. It has 50. That's a lot. And I think I told y'all this too, but the female founder of this is from Australia. And so their SPF there is like, needs to be top notch because the sun is different, a little bit hotter. And then I just do a teeny bit here in the inner corner, in the outer corner. I still do the tip of the nose, a little bit on the chin, and a little bit here in the forehead, still with a little summer glow, guys. And then a tiny bit more there on that spot, because I'm telling you, I just like applied it with my brush, but it still kind of picks it up. I do need to get that lasered off like 100%. Then I go back in and I take this Morphe brush, and it's the angled concealer. So it's literally almost the same thing as the foundation. It's just more controlled. And so sometimes I let this sit for a minute, to be honest, before I even touch my face. I'm just going to let this sit. And I do like a shimmer on my eyes. I actually need more of these, but these are from Stila. And I love these so much that I'm like, okay, it's time that I'm really tapping back into these. But they're like gone. So I think it's the rose gold that I like so much. I love both of them. Is it the rose gold or this one that I love so much? The kitten one? Let me see. They're so like, no, that one's purpley. It's the rose gold that I love a lot. I'll let you see the difference. Yeah, the rose gold is like, girl, it is like dried up. There's like nothing in it. Oh, yeah, it's like flaky on me. That sucks. But do you see? Like you can see that one. That one you can't see very well. Look how like gone it is. That's so sad, honey. Okay, so we're not doing that. Let me see. I might get a color out of this palette, which is from Tarte. I think I might just, yeah, that's pretty. It's not too gold. It's like my skin tone still. Well, it's just a little bit of this, and mascara is so cute. Yeah, and I didn't even do primer on my eyes. I really don't when I'm doing all this summery type look, just like a quick glam. I don't really do eye primer. Yeah, I like that a lot. And then I just kind of take my fingers, spread it as high as I can, and then I go back with like a muted skin tone color, just like a little bit under the brows. I'm gonna do a tiny bit of concealer, like a little bit of skin tone right there. And then I'll blend that in. Okay, so now I take this brush and like doesn't take anything to just get that blended. I'm gonna leave that spot right there just to go back last. And you see how I kind of took it down the side of the nose because that kind of helps chisel in the nose. Y'all, I love a contour nose. My nose, I just feel like when I don't, I just see nose. Like I don't know how else to describe it. I'm like, okay, we're not doing that. Now, oh my gosh, let me tell y'all. I just went and, y'all know I love also, like within beauty, that's like a lot for me. That like houses a lot, but I love flipping furniture. And I just found like this desk piece from 1979. And my mom actually found this piece of furniture for me by default because she was getting another piece of furniture somewhere and she was like, oh my gosh, there's a dresser here that you could probably flip. You would love it and it's a good deal. So I got it for like 50 bucks and she had it on Marketplace, but I wasn't actively looking at that moment. And so my mom was like, here's her number, contact her. So I did. And I went and looked at it. Y'all, I'm so obsessed, but it's like an old desk and it's so funny because it was really close to like the studio where I used to have my place. I went and picked it up and I am so excited to flip that. Okay, I'm just taking like a color now out of the Skims palette and I'm just doing like a light skin tone under here. So I can't wait, but it's from 1979 and I do want to do like a matte black with it and it is walnut and like keep some of the walnut exposed. It's really pretty. So I'm going to mess around with that. So if you like to see design stuff, then I do have another channel, which I've started putting my name in the title of my channel because I think when you search my name on YouTube, it helps you find it. And I was like, ideally, I don't love that, but I feel like for the search engine, I think it makes sense. So anyways, I did do that, but it's called Tinley Hill Elevated Living is where I put all my design stuff. And it is linked in the bottom of this channel as well. So you can find it. Not like in the description, but if you go to my homepage and go all the way to the bottom on YouTube, you can see all of my other channels that I'm associated with. Maybe I should put it in the description. I don't know. Now I'm going to do an eyeliner. I do a brown. Every time I do a brown. And I just tight line right underneath those top lashes just to make the lashes appear longer. And I just let that sit. Timber, you've got to stop looking. Gross. Gross, honey. And then I take my powder, which I loved this pressed from Charlotte Tilbury. And I just take it in my little, oh my gosh, what is this called? Just this like little blending pad. And I just like set under the eyes. I feel like the eyes are always a place that will like give it away. Like, don't let your eyes do that, you know? And then I do that, and as long as I set like that and around my nose, then we're pretty good to go. I feel like I keep whistling with my mouth. What the hell is that? But anyway, so we got the dresser. That's going to be happening. Let me talk to you about the podcast in my business meeting the other day, because I think you'd be really intrigued by that. So I just recorded another episode today, and that will come out in 3 weeks, I believe. So we're kind of like in a good space as far as, I wouldn't necessarily call it batched, but it is batched. And so, you know, I like to be ahead. I don't want to be like, oh my gosh, this week I need to record and edit and publish all in the same week. Like, I just don't like doing that. It depends on what type of content it is. But for the podcast, I really don't want to do that. Because as long as I do it, oh my gosh, I didn't mean to do that. As long as I do it at like this speed, I feel really confident with like the ability to do a really good job on like getting it out there and talking about it and all that type of fun stuff. So anyways, that's that. But I did record another one today, and that'll be really fun for when you can see all the episodes that are like happening. I'm gonna do a little bit of pink on the nose. This is Happy. I do like to do a little pinky or orangey depending on what the season is, but it is feeling really hot, girl. It is summer. So the podcast has been really a good time. I feel like it's just been a good outlet to talk about things that I think are very much like needed in conversations and people's stories. You know, I am so thankful that I feel very confident to do video content, but not everybody does. But for me, having the platform that I do, it just allows others to, you know, feel, look at that pink on my nose, it's so cute, to just feel like I want to express myself and tell my story and things like that. So I kind of like, it's been like more family, it's going to be like more friends coming on, and I have a lot of people that are like, I would enjoy being on or something like that. And I'm like, oh my gosh, that'd be so cool. So everything's kind of slowly happening. And yeah, I'm looking forward to more episodes dropping. But let me go change this battery because it's beeping at me, which I did just buy 3 new batteries for this camera. So I'm going to stop this, get a battery in, and we're going to be good to go. That was easy peasy. Easy peasy. I'm so excited about that. I was like, I need more batteries for the reason of what this is. Because if that would have died, I would have been like screwed. Okay, so anyways, the pod, and yeah, it's just been really fun outlet for me, but also those that have been on it with me. It just allows others to be able to like tell their story, you know. So I've really enjoyed it, and I hope that y'all have. And if you don't know about it, it's called Add Me to the Group Chat, and I put out the audio of the podcast a week before the video. So on Spotify, Apple, Podbean, like Amazon Music, all of those apps where you can listen to a podcast, it's on all of those. We're connected to all of them. So you can just go to your iStore, like your store on your phone, like your app store, and you can download one of the podcast things, like I just had named off, and then you can then search on that platform, Add Me to the Group Chat, and it'll pop up. And I think we already have 6 or 7 episodes out, but I have like 8, 9, 10 or something in the belt, you know, that are already there, but they are scheduled to drop, and I have them to release at 6 a.m. every Thursday morning. So that's really helpful too, just to like just have a good schedule with the drop. I had to put a little bit of foundation over that pink because I got a little bit too much on my nose. So Thursdays at 6 a.m. Is when they drop, and that is cool because it's like maybe your commute, you get in the car at like 7, maybe you are in the car at 6, I don't know, but it's just early in the morning. So even if you like forgot about it or something, you're like, oh my gosh, it's already, let me turn on the podcast, you know, listen to it on my way to work, or after drop off or something like that. That's typically when I listen to my podcast, or like right after drop off while I'm like getting into the office, getting into the groove of work or whatever. I'm just putting a little bit more concealer. I feel like I just made it all one shade and that kind of annoyed me. So I'm just doing a little bit more of a lighter tone there. And then I go back in. Y'all, if y'all have not heard me say this, but Fenty Beauty bronzing powder, like it's really called a warmth. And that's really what it does. It just warms up the skin. I'm obsessed with it. So obsessed. But my skin just has a really nice glow right now. I'm loving it. Because I really am going out later. So this is real life. Every video I do is real life, y'all. After a video, I like keep my face on and do something. So I'm not like putting on full beat and not going anywhere, okay? So that is good. Now, another thing that I have to do is because I feel uneven, but I take a smaller like blending brush and I go in with like a really light brown and I just kind of dust it under the eye. Now, if you already have like dark circles, you're probably like, avoid, but I'm telling you, it's so pretty. So like maybe play off your darkness under there, you know, still do your concealer, all your things, but just like a little bit is really nice. just makes it feel polished. And then I just do a lighter tone right on the inside of the eye. Like everything's blended really pretty. Okay, so that's it. I don't do a lot of shadow or whatever. And then I do a brown mascara. I don't do a black when I do this. I just want it to be, even though I'm wearing all black right now. And I am going to wear this when I go to, I think I am. Maybe I'll put on jeans. I might put on jeans, honestly, because I'm on like leggings right now. I might change. It is fine. Whatever I am wearing, it's going to be very summery type, you know? And I just do brown mascara. You can just see the lashes a little bit. They're not too dark. Okay. So that is good, good, good. And then, I know I did that Amp It from Point of View, but I'm just going to do a little bit of this lip oil. And this is called Glossy, or Glassy. I think that's what it's called. Glassy. From Huda Beauty. And it's just natural. So that is good. And my hair is just going to be like this. I did curl it a little bit. It's just kind of like beachy. Oh my gosh. Let me show y'all though what I did get. I'm trying to think what else. I am going to spray my face. But that's really it. I mean, I have the warmth. I have the berry that I do. And that's it. So I am going to spray. I do love this one size. I will tell y'all. Cannot deny it. I love it. But I think it is so stinking cute. But I am going to wear this. This is like my summer hat. So it's just straight across. And then it had, I got it off of Amazon. And then it has this little thing for the neck. Just so it doesn't go anywhere. And then voila. So this is kind of what I wear, and I'm going to protect myself all summer. Also, I want another fedora. I always have a fedora every summer, but I mess them up every year. You know, they get wet. I wear them like all the time. So anyways, I do love this though. I think it's so cute. And it's just fun to have a hat. I like a hat. So I can link this so you can see it. But I did get it off of Amazon, and it is a fave. So it's just, and this little sheer thing, maybe I can find another little black sheer thing. This look really came together. I'm happy with it, and this is honestly what I do for my summer little glow up. Thank you for being with me, and I love you guys. Subscribe if you're brand new and you haven't been here before. Make sure you do that. Like this channel as it is growing. I'm so happy about the new growth of the channel and just having a new space. And I love the lifestyle and the beauty talk and just like the realness behind it and just spilling the tea here. You know, this is where you're going to get it. So it's a good time, and thank you. All right. I will see you in the next one, and take care. Love you.